Get ready. Here he goes. Thanks for coming up to me. I appreciate when people come and I didn't really know you.
Let me tell you, I watch you all the time. You do great videos. I love the narrating with them, and you are like the superstar. Really, really great.
This guy's great. Just I didn't know him before this. Just came up to me. That's why I do the videos.
Yeah, they're great. Absolutely. If you haven't seen them, you got to check it out.
This is what keeps me going.
Absolutely. Keep going, man.
Thanks,
You
man.
got it.
I appreciate it. In this episode, I'm showing the short-eared owl footage that I got this winter, and I'm showing the two lenses that I used with the Z9 attached. I'm using the 800 PF and the 600mm with the TC. All of the video shown here, the TC was engaged. I'm also comparing video because that's what I do, but I do have some pictures at the end. First thing, everything I say here is just my opinion and my findings. You may have a different result when using the same equipment. I have been using the 600 TC since November and using the 800 PF for over a year. I will start with the 800 PF. I think it's spectacular. The sharpness is top-notch. When watching video, sometimes I can't tell the difference between the two lenses in regards to sharpness. I also find that I don't see any difference with autofocus using the two lenses. Both acquire focus quickly and hold focus well. I heard some say they don't like the background rendering. To me, the backgrounds look fine, especially with video. The one big perk of the 800 PF is that it's so light. At a little over 5 pounds, it's easy to maneuver and carry for long distances for an 800mm. So now let's talk about the 600 TC. This lens is simply awesome. The sharpness is superb, the AF is very good, and the background rendering is smooth, which provides for good subject isolation. I feel the 600 TC may be slightly sharper than the 800 PF, and may render a smoother background, especially at f4. But I will not say it's a big difference. But one big advantage is that when I'm at 600mm, I can go to f4. This gives me more time to film before sunrise and after sunset. I love when I have more time. But what I really love about this lens is that when the TC is engaged, I'm not seeing any quality loss, and I'm not noticing any AF speed issues. So really, it's giving me the ability to go from a 600mm f4 to an 840 5.6 with the flip of a switch. So it's giving me the best of both worlds. Great low light abilities at 600mm, and I could go to 840 when I need it. So in conclusion, if you're thinking about a new lens, and without talking about price, which of course is probably the biggest factor, you probably want to match the lens to what your needs are. If weight is important, then the 800 PF may be a good choice, being that it's just a little above 5 pounds. If you shoot mainly at 600mm or you shoot a lot in low light, the 600 f4 may be the one. But personally, I love both lenses, and I don't think you can go wrong with either. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. See you next time. Peanut Tree Adventures.